It's fun because we play so much things and all by ourselves. We play some fun stuff. It's really fun, and I like all the labs because Monday Fun Day labs are really, really fun.
Here at school number 12, Kinder Fun is a way that we supplement the learning activities that the children are involved in. We break up into small groups and we rotate at about 10 to 12-minute intervals. These rotations all target specific skills, specific areas in groupings that we plan for weekly.
We get to do targeted skills, real short review, very specific, but it also makes learning fun, so the kids are excited about it and they look forward to it all week.
This came about last year as team meetings that we were having with the kindergarten team in trying to use an out-of-the-box approach to having the children get excited and learning in somewhat of a different format than just sit down in this traditional lesson format. There are classroom teachers, there's the Strong Start support person, there's the speech pathologist, there have been student teachers when they've been in the building. We incorporate the people who are in the classroom, the adults, from their skill sets.
My class is split into 3 groups. I have them ability level, so high, medium, low, and then I have 2 support teachers who push in, and we all focus on different aspects with the children. It's been nice for me because I've realized where my low group is. I've actually shifted some of my kids already throughout the process.
Because our time is so short, it's hard to differentiate between the kids that are really going very fast and the kids who need some extra support, need it more repetition. So what the grouping does helps us to target the different skills, the different skill levels for the kids. We do games, we do puzzles, we do vocabulary building, we do poetry, songs, movement activities, anything that will help support different modalities of learning that we don't normally get to in the classroom.
I never really get to sit with like 5 of them and talk to them and play a game with them. So it's been really nice to have something in the afternoons that they look forward to, and then we pack up and go home.
I really get to know all of the kids very well. I feel like I get a little bit closer one-on-one time during the groups, and I also, because I don't have the Spanish-speaking students a lot of the time because I do the English component, I get to know them a lot better than I would normally.
At number 12 school, our support staff are always in here. We talk about our kids in the hallway, in the lunchroom. They know my children so well. When we do AIS planning or things like that, they're like, oh, I observed in, Fun Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, whatever you want to call it, that this child's progressing in this sense. They just get to know our kids so much better, and if they're going to service them, it makes more sense to have more exposure to them and understand their abilities better.
This way, our support staff get to know all of our kids, not just the kids who have been identified as needing extra support. So if there's a certain skill that a child who hasn't been identified as generally needing extra help, but they are missing that skill, then that child can be targeted as well, so that all of the kids get the whole piece instead of just bits and pieces if they're missing.
It's a enjoyable experience for the children, and it makes it at times seem like, gee, 10, 11 minutes? Well, if we can get maximum attention span going for 10, 11 minutes, that is a great thing for children who are 5 years old. So we're looking at specific kernels of information that we're giving to them. Their feedback lets us know where we need to go with it. It's just a different way to look at a learning experience, a centers approach, but it's like a moving picture of assessment rather than a still shot. As these children are rotating weekly within the themes, we're constantly assessing and reassessing.